I'm looking to pretty much keep building on where we ended last year. I thought we had a great run at the end of the season. We went 7-0 in conference and won the LAC championship, and then almost beat Endicott in the first round of the NCAA tournament. So with the firepower and having the kids another year older and basically hungry to continue where they left off, I think we're gonna do some damage offensively. I'd definitely say my captains, and those are Mike Curley. He's an All-American as a junior. He's a long pull midfielder for us. And then Ryan Hart. He's an offensive midfielder, and he just works hard, tremendously hard. And I feel those two demand a lot of respect and a lot out of their peers. And I think with their leadership, they're going to be doing some wonderful things. It's one of those things that I committed to a couple of years ago, that if we're going to be a serious program, we're looking to try to play at the national level, then we need to play the top teams in New England. Now, last year we didn't do very well record-wise, but all games were 2 to 3 goal games, and the defending national championship team Tufts, we lost to them by 1. So it shows that we can play with these guys. We just need to come out with a couple of wins with a few of those teams. Like I said, we have Tufts, we have Bowdoin, we have Bates, Scrimgeour Williams this weekend, Western New England University, and then we play Hamilton and SUNY Geneseo down in Florida. And all those teams are just great teams, and it really prepares us for a conference and postseason. And if we don't come with our A game for that day, then we'll definitely lose those games. So it really pushes up to have a top-notch pace. And in some ways it's good that it's at the beginning of the season, but in other ways, if we're not ready, then we're in a lot of trouble as well. Well, we have 4 goalkeepers. Dylan Florian, at this point, I'd say he left off our starting goalie last year. He'll probably pick up in the same role this year. Then we have Jack Rogers, a senior from Acton Boxborough, Alex Sharp, a junior from Winchester, Mass. And then we have a freshman, Matt Howe, who played at Bedford High School in New Hampshire. That he's new, but he's doing a great job, and he might challenge to get some time this year. Our starting attack is obviously starting with Tyler McKelvey, our leading scorer, All-American, first-team LAC guy. Rob Hart from Londonderry, and Tyler at the same time is the 3 attackmen, and then, like I said, with Hunter Arnold, depending on how he fits in either at attack or midfield. And then our midfield group, we're looking at Ryan Hart, Brian Rotatori, who's going to be, I think, going to have a fabulous year as a sophomore. And then, depending on where we move, it might be Frank Baccarella or Paul Bling in that spot. We're still trying to solidify our offensive lines. Defensively, we're looking at Matt Gunst, senior, Janoski. He's one of our, Tom Janoski, a sophomore who's stepping in. And then I believe Brendan Charney is going to fit in there. Andrew Bosco is another one that's really challenging for that starting spot. Goalies we talked about. Defensively, we have a few great players as well. Mike Curley, like I said, is going to be starting long stick midfielder. Ryan Askham and Jeff Hathaway, I believe, are going to be 2 of our short stick D middies that have been doing a great job in the off season. And then James Dowd, Bobo, is our face-off guy, who we're really hoping he's going to have a great year. And as we know, a lot relies on winning the face-offs.